Today we are going to talking about the cluster analysis. Okay, so our goal of of this courses is to like teaching you how to like segment. Okay, segment a big amount of the data or the segment a big amount of the sample. Okay, so we can do the segmentation, we can do the category. Okay, so based on the cluster analysis. Okay, so by the end of the lecture, okay, I think everyone were able to use the cluster analysis, and then you understand the cluster, and then you know how to apply it. Okay, and furthermore you will also know how to like apply the cluster analysis to solve okay the business problem. So later I propose two of the very frequent business problem, and then based on some of the structure, okay, and then we use the cluster analysis, okay, to do the practice. So this is how's today's schedule. Okay, so we're talking about the definition first. Okay, so the cluster analysis is that you try to grouping, okay, a set of the object, okay, and then they are based on we call similarity. Okay, so that means the group are more similar to each other than those in others in the group. That means we have to categorize or we grouping the object, okay, based on the similarity. So later we will use activity to explain, okay, what is similarity, okay. And also cluster analysis is a data analysis technique, okay, that can explore the naturally occur group within the data set. Okay, so that means you don't have to like grouping all the respondent in advance. Okay, but the cluster analysis can grouping all of the data, okay, from the like skills or from the characteristic that you have choose. Okay, so this is cluster analysis. Okay, so like the objective of the cluster analysis is to find the similar group. Okay, and also the similarity between each pair of the subject or respondents are very important. Okay, so later we will have this is the demonstration of how the cluster is. We also like at first we will also do some scatter plot, okay, on the left, and then after the cluster analysis we are able, okay, to like categorize or put them into the group, put this kind of the scatter, okay, into the group. For using the cluster, okay, analysis in a more application way, okay, we have to start between the problem solving. That means we need to like learn how to apply and also analyze, okay, use this technique, okay, to analyze the real business problem. Okay, so this questions we call finding the cash cow and the star. Okay, so here's the business questions. The company has so many products, so how can I determine which one are the worst continue to invest the resource in, and which product are the low performing product that need to be like phased out? That means you don't have to like put more like resource inside to it. So which kind of the product is selling well, and then which kind of the product is not selling well? Okay, so this is the business questions because we have so many products, but the resources are limited. Okay, so we have to finding the cash cow and the star. So we use the structure called BCG matrix. I think you might have to learn the BCG matrix in the management courses. Okay, so the BCG matrix is a tool to analyzing the product portfolio. Okay, so when you want to like put the product into the category or you want to analyze the product characteristic, okay, we like sometimes we will use the BCG matrix. Okay, and for the BCG structure, it divided the product into four strategy way on the market. And then in these cases, it based on the market growth and the relative market share. Okay, so I'll just quickly go through of it. If 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 the product have the high market growth, but and then also the high relative market share, that means this kind of the product is we call star. Okay, so we can like put more investment of it, and then we have to keep expanding. Okay, if the product is belong to the star. If the market growth is low, however the relative market share is still very high, we in these cases we call cash cow. Okay, so the cash cow is that we have a very stable profit. Okay, so yeah, so in these cases, I don't think that a business should continue to invest more, but need to do the maintain. Okay, later, and then the third one, we have the dog. Okay, that means you have a low market growth, and then also the low relative market share. Okay, that means you have to like eliminate it, or like you don't have to put more investment in this product, and this product cannot selling well. Also, they don't have the market potential, okay, of it. So this is we call dog. Also, we have the question mark. That means you have the high market growth, but relative low of their market share. Okay, so in these cases, okay, you have to do the observation because you are not sure that this kind of the product will become the dogs or the star. Okay, so in these cases, okay, this is not that you need more further observation of the product. Okay, so how can we use the cluster analysis, okay, to separate the product into the category, and then we use the BCG as a structure, and then to interpret it, okay, interpret it or to categorize the product, okay, into the category. So here we go to the, so first of all, we go to the Tableau. Oh, you have to connect it because this is the first time that you guys use Tableau. So first of all, you have to, okay, you have to input the data. So my data is in the Excel, okay, Excel format. Okay, so I click here, Microsoft Excel, and then I find the data set. Okay, later there's an assignment data set for this one, Global Superstore 2016. Okay, so you will use the same data set as same as me. Okay, so I will like demonstrate the one, and then after the assignment, you will do the same thing, exactly the same thing, or exactly the practice with me. Okay, so first of all, you have to input the data. So you put Excel. Okay, and maybe on the next couple of weeks or in the future, I will like demonstrate more about the Tableau. But in these cases, we just jump to the sheet number one. Sorry, you click order, like here. You have to wait it. Okay. Okay, and then after you double click, there's all of the measurement that appear, okay, from the Excel. And then remember the questions. I have to separate the product, okay, according to, like, for example, the profit, okay, or maybe the quantity or the sales. Okay, so in these cases, we can put, if you forget, you can just like see your point. Okay, we put the profit into the column, okay, and then we put the sales into the row. Okay, and then after that, this is like how this scatter plot, okay, has been as there's an x-axis and then the y-axis. Okay, so the x will be profit, y will be sales. You can also do the opposite way, then it's fine. And then we want to categorize the product, right? So we click product ID. Okay, so that means in this scatter plot, it will demonstrate, okay, the product ID, and then also based on the profit and the sales. Okay, then how we do the cluster is that we go to the function called analytic here, and then we put the cluster inside. Double click. Okay, so here is a conversation. Okay, so for the variable is that which variable that you want to use, okay, to do the cluster. Okay, so in these cases we can do the sum of the profit and then also sum of the sales is fine. You can also add more. You just like draw it inside and then draw it outside if you don't want it. Okay, so like that. And then for the according to the BCG, we can separate the product into 4 categories, right? We have cash cow, star, question mark, and dog. Okay, so for the number of cluster, you just simply type it 4. Okay, so in these cases, okay, you see the graph is changing. Okay, so that means the Tableau do the cluster according to your variable profit and the sales, and then we cluster all of the product ID into 4 groups. Okay, so as can be seen, that means this kind of the product, they have a much more large profit and then much more sales. Okay, so this is the product that the company, okay, can continue to invest in or put a resource inside. And then there's a blue group here. That means they make like less profit. Okay, even though it's minus. Okay, and then also the sales are very low. Okay, that means for this group, this kind of the product, okay, the blue one, all of this kind of the product, we don't have to like put the resource inside, okay, or otherwise, or like furthermore, we can just eliminate it, okay, this kind of the product. Okay, so this is how we can use the Tableau, okay, to put all of the products, okay, into the cluster analysis, and then we can like solve the business problem that which kind of the product or what product that we have to continue to invest in, what product we have to like eliminate it.